What's up, wrestling figure family? It is WFE, Wrestling Figure Entertainment here with my very first video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys some goals that I have with my channel, what I will be doing, how often I'll upload, and yada yada yada. So my main goal with my channel is to start a pick fed. My original inspiration was MDT. My I really liked his work, and it made me want to do it too. So that's why I'm going to be doing that. Other things I will be doing is reviewing figures and stuff of that juncture. I will be reviewing albums released by bands. As you can see, I have many albums and CDs back there in my corner. I'll probably add on to what I do eventually. I just don't know what yet. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I've been a wrestling fan since, I don't know, 2011, 2012. How old was I then? So I was probably about 7 or 8 around that time. My very first match was, I think, Alberto Del Rio against Dolph Ziggler on, I think, Raw, Monday Night Raw. Not sure though. I remember I was at my grandma and grandpa's, and my grandpa was sitting in his chair, and he was watching wrestling. I was coming up the stairs, and I looked, and like I immediately was glued to the TV. And since then, I've been a huge wrestling fan, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So, I remember I thought it was amazing to see, I think it was Dolph Ziggler flying through the ropes, and I think it ended in either a tie or a count out. I'm not sure. Later on that night, I think the Shield came out and powerbombed Mark Henry, and you know, the nickname for Mark Henry was the World's Strongest Man. And, it's still his nickname, but you get what I mean. His nickname, the World's Strongest Man. So the Shield, you know, power bombs him, and Michael Cole is like, "Oh my God, the Shield just power bombed Mark Henry, the World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry." And I'm like, and you know, I'm young, and I've never watched. I didn't even know wrestling existed. I don't know how I didn't know it existed. I mean, I was 6 or 7, but yeah. So, you know, I freaked out. I'm like, "Oh my God, it's the World's Strongest Man," you know, thinking it's for real. And I run to my mom saying, "The Shield just powerbombed the World's Strongest Man," and she's all confused because it's just so random. I'm thinking, you know, she's adult. She's an adult. She knows everything because I was young, and yeah. That's about all I can remember. I probably did know something about wrestling because my brother was a big fan, who's a lot older than me. He's about my age right now, older than me, so like 14 years, yeah, he's 14 years older than me. Yep, he's 14 years older than, I have a problem. I can't speak. Slap the subscribe button now so I can speak. Yes, I just stole from Davey504. Shh. You didn't hear anything. By the way, you should subscribe to Davey504 because he is the god of bass, and he will be doing a new haircut reveal at 8 million subs. Also, at 50 subs, I will do a reveal of my own. At 50 subs, I will reveal my frog, who's right up here. You could almost see him, but nope, you have to wait until I have 50 subs. And you should be one of them. Slap the subscribe button now. Thank you. So, my favorite wrestler ever, who I think, and, you know, it sounds selfish, but I know that he is the greatest wrestler of all time, which is The Undertaker. I think that if you don't think Taker is the greatest ever, you're a bit off your rocker. He's... You can't even explain how superior he is in wrestling. Like, yeah, there are amazing people in wrestling, other GOATs. Well, slightly less GOATs. Taker is the GOAT, but people that are really good, like just under him, you know, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and people of that matter. So now let's talk about my least favorite wrestler. I don't know, there's not anybody that I necessarily hate. There are people that are on the border of hate, but I don't think I hate anybody. I'm not too big on Brock Lesnar. You know, him ending the streak was not... Brock Lesnar ending the streak was not very good. It was, very sad times. You know, 21-1. That was a day. But it's just amazing. 21 straight wins at WrestleMania. That's awesome. And then he went on and did a couple more. Faced Bray Wyatt, Shane McMahon, then Roman Reigns, who I hated after he retired The Undertaker. I hated him for a minute, but after his leukemia announcement and whatever, you know, empathy took over, and I like him now. Then he came back and faced John Cena in a squash of a match. He missed WrestleMania 35, which was a huge letdown for me. I mean, I realize he's old and he can't work a full schedule, but it's that one match a year thing. Just like, come on, you cannot have WrestleMania without The Undertaker. He is what makes WrestleMania. Everybody goes there to see him defend the streak. Then he came back and faced AJ Styles at WrestleMania 36, which is his last match, and then he announced his retirement on The Last Ride, which I loved that series, and I loved that he turned back into Biker Undertaker. I think it's amazing and perfect. A perfect ending to his career. I mean, the Roman Reigns thing, the way that Taker went out was okay. Awesome, but not in like a happy way. But just, it was like a perfect sad ending. And him coming back did take away from that a bit. But I'm still happy that I got to see Taker for as long as I did. Although I didn't really get to see him in his prime at all. Like watch like live stuff when he was in his prime. Man, I went from talking about people I hate to talking about Taker again. I'm not too big on Baron Corbin, or as MDT likes to call him, Trash Corbin. So I will upload every now and then, like every other day. I want to say every day, but I know that I will not stay true to that at all. So, yeah. It'll be, I don't know, 4 or 3, 4 times a week. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you everybody for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see all of you in my next video.